on the wild side. He hangs on to it, though. Second place rider giving him all he wants and a whole bunch he don't. Out of turn 3, heading into the quad. Good racing going on here in this 14 novice class. Trailer still in control of this one. Trailer got Billions right there in the second slot. Trailer and Billions squaring off into the final turn. Trailer, Billions, little zig, little zag. Power is down. They sprint to the stripe. Looks like it'll go 8:41 with the push. Trailer, your qualifier. It was an excellent race, you guys. Excellent. Moto 92 on the track right now. Coming over the quads, the 115. Keith Cordova doing it out front. Cordova out of Nacogdoches, Texas, leading the pack. He's got some company coming, taking 2. Second place up for grabs here as they bring it to the line. It'll go the 11 and the 3. Cordova and Thomas, your qualifier. Moto 93 coming over the quads. It's the R rider. Tony Lopez doing it for Factory Robinson. Lopez has got Fuentes right there in the second slot. Lopez, Fuentes, 1 and 2, bringing it home. It'll be Tony Lopez, your qualifier. Moto 94, Anthony Reyes doing it for Factory GT, all alone. That's some slipping and sliding. Reyes sneaking a peek in his own zip code now in this one. Into the final turn and heading back this way. It'll be Anthony Reyes, your qualifier, to a semi-main. Moto 95 coming at you. Smart, Cunningham, Johnson, Keogh, Baker, and Easton. 8:28 doing it out front. Chris Seymour doing it from Ted. He's got some company coming, though, as they come out of that final turn. 8:37, Kirtley trying to get in. It'll go 8:28 at the line. Seymour, your qualifier in 104. 105 on the track. Barrel, Skinner, Cadis, Penley, Mays, and Luna. Chris, Country Boy Luna. Yeehaw! Doing it for Lowy and Chaos. Luna coming out of Lufkin, Texas. Damon Cadis, right there in the second slot. In and out of the final turn they come. Heading back this way. Luna, your transfer. Moto 106 on the track right now. Libertor, Jones, Hugh Daly, Johnson, Oliver. Libertor leading the pack right now. Libertor, Hugh Daly right there in the second slot. Libertor, Hugh Daly in and out of the final turn, putting the power down as they come to the line. The 3 rider, Nick Libertor, doing it for the number 1. Your qualifier. Moto 107. Third group of 16 experts. Burleson leading the pack. Donnell in the second slot. Kendall Burleson, Jason Donnell. Number 1 and red line represented here. Donnell on the inside, trying to close the door. Can't make it stick. Safe at second. Burleson, your qualifier. 108, the moto on the track right now. Last group of 16 experts. Terry, Gray, Quarles, Roebuck, and Hernandez. Roebuck doing it out front. National number 1 amateur. Zach Attack leading the pack. Got Quarles right there in the second slot. Roebuck and Quarles. Roebuck and Quarles out of the final turn and heading home. Roebuck, your transfer. Moto 109 on the track right now. Cal Silva, Cordova, Molinda, Dawes, and Bissell. Molinda, Big Dave doing it out front for S&S Racing out of Fort Worth, Texas. Tommy Cordova right there in the second slot. But it's Molinda in control of this one. Heading for the stripe. Dave Molinda for S&S, your qualifier. Moto 110 loaded up in the chutes right now. Johnson, Groves, Thomas, Prater, Dickerson, and Jeff Aloney. Jeff Aloney leading the pack right now. Getting out in a big-time hurry. Second place rider slides out a bit but recovers well. That's Grouse. Thomas may have slipped into that second slot. Double checking on the back side, but Jason Jeff Aloney for Factory Caston leading it right now over the quad. 32, Sean Thomas, right there in the second slot. You were right. So what's new? Coming to the line, Jeff Aloney gets the transfer slot. Second round needs you back in staging. Second round of motos, you guys need to be heading back in staging. 18-year-old experts, motos 111 and 112 combined. Deluski in the second slot. Hammond, Thomas, and Deluski. 1, 2, and 3 here. Looks like it'll go Hammond. Gets the 1. Thomas with the 3. Deluski with the 3. Thomas with the 2. No, it's Mark Hammock. Mark Hammock. Misspelled a name. 114, the moto on the track right now. Got the 5 of Ham. The 4 of Markham. Duking it out. Into the final turn they come. Heading back this way. The 5 of Chris Hambone Ham. Getting back on it. Heading to the line. Ham, your qualifier. 115, your moto on the track right now. Kelly Reese. In control, McIntosh, Udaly, and Rorty. Kelly Reese. Still got it. 116, the moto on the track right now. A pros coming at you. Got Newberry, Marks, Palmer, Gentry, Smalley, Murphy, and Lausman. Scott Marks leading the pack right now. He's got some company coming. A-Pro Racing Action. Low points. Goes to a semi-main. Sliding them out a little bit. A-Pro's coming at you over the quads. The number 7 is there. That's Mike Lausman. Lausman followed by Gentry. Lausman and Gentry. Lausman and Gentry. As they bring it to the line, it'll go like this. 7, 6, 151. The 9. Followed by the 6. The 111 of Palmer. Second group of A-Pros up there right now. Gate hits the deck. Taylor gets the snap coming out of the middle. Looks like Finney on the outside. J.D. Finney, Wonau Bad and Company rider underneath takes it over. Got to be Jensen. It's Jensen and Finney. Jensen, Finney, 1 and 2 in this one. Coming out of turn 3 on the far side. Finney leading the pack. Jensen slides to 2. Coming over the quads and bringing it back this way. DePippo right there in the 3rd slot. In and out of the final turn and heading back this way. Looks like it'll go 4, 009, 101, 125. Followed by the 4 of Jack and the 5 of Taylor. Gate hits the deck. Looks like Sappin got the whole shot. Rider on the outside takes it over. I believe that's going to be Smart. The commander, Cody Smart, leading the pack right now. He's got the 8 of Kenny Sappin in the 2nd slot. Sadowski moves to 3rd. It's Smart, Sappin, Sadowski. Smart, Sappin, Sadowski, 1, 2, and 3 here. Hill trying to work up through the pack as the commander heads them into the final turn. 3rd group of A-Pros coming at you. Cody Smart leading the pack. Sappin in the 2nd slot. It'll go 7, 4, 8, 13, 44, 3, and the 99. Gate hits the deck. Who gets it? Looks like way on the outside. Corbett right there in the middle. Charlie Townsend moves to 3rd as Corbett leads him into turn number 1. It's Corbett, Way, Townsend. Townsend drops it. Slavic's got the bail. Purse comes on around in the 3rd spot. Way takes it over. TC slides to 2. It's Way, Corbett, Way, Corbett, Purse, Slavic, Townsend. In and out of the final turn. First group of AA pros coming at you. Looks like it'll go the 1 of Anthony.
Jake Pops looks like that's the race number 3 on the outside. Gold Cup number 1. Housman grabbing it. Outside got to be Spike. Looks like the 3 of Justin Swoboda. 3 coming at you. Houseman in the second slot. 1 of Aguilar moving through the pack, followed by the 41 of Brandon Luther. Luther sitting on the bubble now. He's down, got hung up in traffic. 3 of them getting away from you. It looks like the 2 out there now. Caleb Tucker sitting in that 4th slot. Top 4 going to the main event this time. Through the quads. Top 4 coming out of that final turn. The 3 of Swoboda comes across, gets a slot, followed by the 1 of Aguilar, the 1 of Houseman, and the 2 of Tucker. Super racing today to the 17 of Solano and the 41 of Brandon Luther. Gate popped. Semi number 6 getting out. Eric Matias, Brody Ville, Chris Carasso, Larry Canberra, Nathan Eastwood, and Michael Goodman. Into turn number 1, looked like the 2 out front. Got to be Larry Canberra. Second place rider, Eric Matias. Third place rider coming up underneath, got to be Michael Goodman. Field knocking on the door right there in the 4th slot. Got company on the outside. Got to be rider number 3 of Chris Carasso, Kamikaze. Into the final turn, top 4 going to the main event this time. So bring it back this way, finishing up, going to be the 2, followed by the 7, 8, and the 23 of Field. Excellent racing today to Chris Carasso. And the 8 of Nathan Eastwood. Semi number 7, 12-year-old expert semi. Bontrotha. Semi number 8, Tyler Shaw, Shay West, Julian Hurst, Kyle Barnes, David Hester, Trey Sizemore. Got the big guns in this one. The 3 on the far side, got this Shaw. Hester coming up underneath right there, the 5. Looks like Shay West, Dr. Jammer knocking in that 4th slot. Shaw moving through the pack. He's sitting comfortable way out front. Hester closing the gap in that second slot. The 5 of West, followed by Gemma in that 4th slot, protecting that final 4th place position in the main event. In around that final turn, bring it back this way. Going to be the 3, followed by the 8, 5, and the 1. Qualifiers were Shaw, Green. Udan was the transfer. Bogle, Reeves, and Silva. Bowler did not transfer. Semi number 10, Gottacacia, James Covington, Taylor Hall, and Morrison. Riders moving through the pack out there. That's Hill in the 3rd slot. 4th place rider sitting in there trying to protect that position. Going to be the J rider, Brian James. Knocking on that door in the 5th slot is the 16 of Chad Covington. Moving around that final turn, bring it back this way. Going to be the 1, followed by 16, 11, and the J rider. Transfers were the 1 of Acacia, the 16 of Covington, the 11 of Hill, and the J of James. Semi number 11, Tony Lopez, Eric Cunningham, Jonathan Gorman, Eric Lopez, Brett Mickey, and John Smart snaking through the track at this time. Outside going to be the 7, you got it, Tony Lopez. Second place rider moving through the pack now. Going to be the 4, the 7 in that 3rd slot, the 3, now the 64 knocking on. Got a battles for that final 4th slot going on here. They're getting together like chicks on a hound out of that final turn, bringing it across the line. Going to be the 7, 4, 7. The 4 of Brett Mickey and Ethan Stripe. The 64 of John Smart. Semi number 12 on the track, Johnson Johnson Smart, need some solid black numbers on that number plate, bud. Semi number 12, Reyes, Fuentes, Johnson, Wheat, Reynolds, and Easton. Snaking through now, GT rider. Fuentes, the 5 of Reynolds moving through, the 9, followed by the 5 again. That'll be Ryan Johnson. Out of the final turn, bring it back this way. Numbers coming up like this, the 1, 5, 9, and the other 5. 15 expert semi here, top 4 going. Lopez getting the snap on the outside. Semi number 15 will at this, snaking through the turns now. Them on the far side is the 3 of Alexis Vergara. Vergara casting right on the outside, putting the heat on him, coming up in the second slot. Third place is the G rider, the 6 sitting on the bubble. It's got to be Tim Weiss. Got company coming on the outside as they come across the finish line. Going to finish up just like this. The 3 of Vergara, 4. G at the stripe, the 6 on the inside. Weiss at the stripe. Excellent racing, too. Semi number 16 just getting out of the gate. Got the Warren jumping out front right there. Got to be Mike Hayek. Hayek taking control, doing it for the number 1 team. On the outside, Wildcat rider, got to be Ortwine. The rider's coming back at you now in the 15X semi. Hayek. Second place rider is the 3 of N.E. Lee. Fourth place goes to the H of Gary Holder. Fourth place rider moving on through the track now, taking the top 4 as they come across the line. Going to be the 3, 1, H, and the 23 on the outside. Transfers was the 3 of N.E. Lee got a slot. The 1 of Mike Hayek got a slot. The H rider of Gary Holder gets a slot. And the 23 of Matthew Ortwine gets a slot. Excellent race today to C.J. Prater and Ty Pollard. Semi number 17, 16 expert, Luna, Burleson, Skinner, Donnell, Penley, and Cornwell. Looks like the 1 jumping out front. Got to be Burleson. Donnell up underneath right there, national number 2, closing the gap. Third place rider looks like the country boy, Chris Luna. Coming on by the 4th slot, the 2 as well of Danny Cornwell. Fourth place rider is the 2
Danny had some kick.
of Luna. Fifth place is the 3 of Brad Skinner, taking the top 4 in this one as they come across the stripe. Going to be the K, 2, 2, and the 2 again. Of Luna, the 2 of Donnell, and the 2 of Cornwell. Excellent race today to Brad Skinner and Darrell Penley. Semi number 18, Libertor, Roebuck, Oliver, Glay, Johnson, and Quarles. On the far side right now, Zach Attack, making it happen. The 3 coming up underneath right there, Libertor doing for number 1. S&S rider moving through the pack now. Quarles now in that 4th slot, losing the lowly accelerated rider, lays it down, got to be Johnson. It's Roebuck, the 3 coming up underneath of Libertor. 1 rider of Jeremiah Oliver. Out of the final turn, bring it back this way, going to be the 1 of Roebuck, 3, 1 of Oliver, and the 10. Qualifiers are now with the 1 of Roebuck, 3 of Libertor, the 1 of Oliver, and the 10 of Lenny Quarles. Excellent race today to Brad Clay and T.J. Johnson. Semi number 19 getting out, taking a slam to the ground. A-Pro semis here. Newberry, Murphy, Jack, Benny, Hill, and Begalado. Looks like the 4 moving through. The 3 coming up underneath right there, followed by the 4 again. Jack and Finney. Kill hung in that second slot there. All he wants to do is get in the top 4. 5th and 6th place rider right there drafted. 4th place still up for grabs. Top 4 transfer in this one. It's the 4 of Finney, followed by Hill. The 4 of Donnie Jack in the 3rd slot. 4th place rider looks like Newberry coming on around that final turn. They bring it back this way. Going to be the 3, 4, 4, and the 151. Qualifying slots go through the 3 of Hill, the 4 of Finney, the 4 of Jack, and the 151 of Greg Murphy. Excellent racing today to the 6 of Sean Newberry, the 44 of Tony Degalado.
Is that Tony Degalado? Is that who that was? No. I don't know. He's over here mad at himself now. He ought to be.
Jake Pop getting out there, the commander, Cody Smart taking control. Oh! Loser rider right down here. Before the first jump, we're going to get him checked out. Got 5 of them out there now, taking the top 4. Smart, Lausman, Jensen moving through there. Got Gentry in the 4th slot now, just protecting that spot. Somebody knocking on the back door over there. Checking out Kenny Sappin here in the first straight. Smart, Lausman, Jensen, Gentry in that 4th slot now as they come around the final turn and bringing it back this way. Qualifies going to be the 74, 7, 6, and the 009. Transfers were Smart.
The number 3 is Clyde Ideal. In lane number 4, the Commander. The number... Jake hits the deck. Gentry gets the set. Smart coming out of the middle. Finney on the outside. It's Gentry. Gentry and Smart. Gentry has the nail. Smart takes it over. Jack moves into 2. Here comes Jensen. Now Finney up underneath for the 3rd spot. It's Smart. Jack. Finney. Hill. Lausman trying to get back in it. Over the quads they come. The number 74. The Commander, Cody Smart. The number 4, Johnny Jack in the 2nd slot. The 4, Finney in the 3rd slot. Looks like the first round will go like this. 7-4, 4-4-3. Jake hits the deck. Who gets the pump? Coming out in a hurry. Hits it in. Ellis slides to Zoom. Townsend on the inside. Now Townsend takes it. Had it for a second. Cadet hits the turbo. It's Cadet Townsend. Cadet Townsend. Ellis and King. Cadet Townsend. Ellis. King. Griggs. Gray. Foreman and Slavic. Into turn number 4 over the quad. Mr. D for Van. Charlie shoot Townsend for Robinson. Ellis for GT. Wade for S&S. It'll finish like this. 9, 3, 2, 1, 7, 5, 17, and 12. Cadet with a 1. Townsend with the 2. 3rd spot goes to Ellis. 4th spot open. We've got Fink, Zane, Coleman, Elmore, Tardy, Green, and Staney. 13, 14-year-old open. A change to Bonner, Smart, Johnson, Lopez, Windus, Buckmaster, and Payne. All right, guy getting on fire over there. He's leading the pack right now. Got the number 1. I believe that's Richard Sampson taking things over, and he's got him coming after him now. They square off on the far side. Acacia, followed by the 9 of Quintus. Acacia, Quintus, Acacia, Quintus. In and out of the final turn. Coming back this way, it'll go 1, 5, 6, 4, 20, and the 7. Followed by the 3 and the 13. Top 4 go like this. Acacia gets the win. 2nd spot goes to the 5 of Johnson. 3rd spot goes to 64 of Smart. 4th spot goes to the 20 of Payne. 15, 16-year-old open main event. Roebuck, Janelle, Holden, Burrows, Lee, Glennon, Hayek, and Oliver. Lee doing it out front. Jason Janelle in the 2nd slot. It's Lee and Janelle. Lee and Janelle side by side. Lee, Dunnell takes it over. Lee showing the power on the backside. Janelle and Lee. Janelle and Lee. Little deja vu right here, guys. Bringing it back this side. Heading into the final turn. Janelle and Lee. Janelle and Lee. Janelle and Lee out of the final turn. Bringing it home. It'll go to a Janelle. 3 of Lee. 1, 8, E, and the 1 of Roebuck. Top four go like this. Janelle gets the win. Lee gets the 2. Third spot goes to the 1 of Oliver. The fourth spot goes to H of Holden. 17 and open main event. Got Johnson, Ham, Missile, and Clinton. Accelerate guy. Chris Hambone, Ham leading the pack right now. 17 and over open coming at you. Gosh, I pay money to a place in Fort Worth to sweat like this. Can you believe it? How can you said yesterday? Ham in control of this one. Chris Ham. Gate hits the deck. Hill gets the pop. Looks like Gentry coming quick on the inside. Murphy trying to walk the line as Hill takes him into turn number 1. It's Hill and Lousman. Hill, Lousman, and Gentry. Hill, Lousman, Gentry, and Finney. Hill, Lousman, Gentry coming on around Finney. Now Smart getting in the action as Murphy has some problems. Over the quads, it's Ike Hill, Kevin Gentry, Mike Lousman, J.D. Finney, and Cody Smart. Second round looks like it'll finish like this as they come to the line. 3, 7, 6, 4, 7, 4, 0, 9. The 4 of Donnie Jack. And the 151 of Greg Murphy. Gate hits the deck. Ellis gets the snap. Here comes Greg's on the inside. It's Ellis leading them into turn number 1. Greg's walking the line. King on the outside. Here comes Way. Now Tanette moving up. King drops the pedal but recovers well. It's Ellis, 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 Griggs, and King. Ellis, Griggs, King, and Tanette. Ellis, Kings, Griggs, Tanette, Way, Slavic, Townsend, and Corbett. Over the quads they come. Gary Ellis for GT. Mr. Bill, Billy Griggs doing it for Haro. Red lines, Mike King coming to the line. It'll go 2, 5, 7, 9, 1, 17, 3, and the 12 rider. We've got Straw, Hominick, Ruddy, Junton, and Weissner, Zorio, Ream, and Lee. Zorio and Junton. Zorio and Junton. It's the Wild Thing taking him into turn number 1. Sean Zorio, Fireball coming after him in the second slot. Into turn number 3 they come. Zorio still leading the pack. Junton slides to the third spot. We got a new leader maybe. Let's double check it. This guy's setting them on fire right now. The 37 up there, Jamie Straub. It's Straub and Junton. Straub, Junton. Into the final turn they come. It'll go 37, 139, 154, 6, followed by 19, 213. Excellent race, guys. Yes, 11-year-old cruiser, main event. We've got Haskins, Aguilar, Eastwood, Swoboda, Goodman, Martin, and Luther. Houseman chose to set this one out. Got the Elf Rider in control of this one. "11-year-old cruiser main event coming at you. Number 1 leading the pack, got the germ out there, Jeremy Haskins. Hadn't forgot how to ride the cruiser. As he comes to the line, it'll go Gold Cup 1, the 1 of Aguilar, the 5, followed by 4 and the 2-3. Top 4 go like this. Haskins gets the win. Second spot goes to Aguilar. Third spot goes to the 5 of Eastwood at the line, and the 4th spot goes to the 4 of Swoboda. 12-year-old cruiser main event. Got Sizemore, Walters, Hurst, Shaw, Hester, West, and Antoine. Elf Rider in control of this one right now. Got to beat Tyler Crazy Leg Shaw. Shaw in the driver's seat. Got the 5 of Dusty. Ooh, let's double check it. 5 of Walters right there in the second slot. Into the final turn they come. 12-year-old cruiser main. It'll go 1, 5, 7, 8, 4, 30. Top four go like this. Shaw gets the win. Second spot goes to Walters. Third spot goes to the 7 of Hester. Fourth spot goes to the 8 of Julian Hurst. Fourth, 13-year-old cruiser main event. Salisbury, Bullock, Udan, Bowler, Whitesides, James, Covington, and Hill. Got the 24 up there. Fast Jimmy Hill leading the pack. Fast Jimmy in control of this one, doing it for Accelerate and Lowy. He's got some company coming though. It's Hill. Hill got swooped on the inside. These guys negotiate the quads. It's Hill and the 6 of Covington. Hill and Covington. Hill and Covington. Into the final turn and bringing it back this way. Coming to the line, it'll go 6, 34. It's an excellent race, guys. Followed by the 20 and the 7, the 19, the B, and the 10. That was a heck of a race. Covington gets the win. Hill gets the second. Third spot goes to Salisbury. Fourth spot goes to Udan. Excuse me. 14-year-old cruiser got Cunningham, Lopez, Reynolds, Mickey, Strickland, Shelton, Reyes, and Wheat. Tony Lopez leading the pack right now. Guys, be sure and leave the banners around. They need to stay up for tomorrow. Big T out there. Tony Lopez, he's got Anthony Reyes right there in the second spot in hot pursuit. Got the 1 of Trey Reynolds in the third spot, and he's got company coming. In and out of the final turn they come. Sprint to the stripe. Looks like it'll go 1, 3, 1, 10, 1, 8, 2, 16. Top four go like this. First spot goes to Lopez. Second spot goes to Reyes. Third spot goes to the 1 of Cunningham, and the fourth spot goes to the 10 of Mickey. 15-year-old cruiser main event. Weiss, Ortwine, Lee, Abel, Crawford, Austin, Espinoza, and Bagheera. GT rider in control is Mr. Lee. In he leads. In the driver's seat here. Got a Robinson rider in hot pursuit. That's the number 1 of Alexis Turbo Kid Bagheera. It's Lee and Bagheera. Lee, national number 1 cruiser. He gets the win. Bagheera gets the second, followed by 2, 9, and the 1. Top four go like this. Lee gets the win. Second spot goes to Bagheera. Third spot goes to the 2 of Espinoza. Fourth spot goes to the 9 of Ortwine. 16-year-old cruiser main event. Johnson, Libertor, Roebuck, Jones, Gray, Luna, Burleson, and Oliver. Zach Attack Roebuck takes things over. He's got some company coming though as these guys power out of turn number 2. Got a good race developing here as KB coming on around. Now the other one, Nick Libertor, blasts on through. That's the number 4 of Libertor. Libertor, Burleson, Roebuck out of the final turn. It'll go like this. 4, 5, 1, 2, 5, 9, 11, 34. Finishes go like this. First spot goes to Libertor. Second spot goes to the 5 of Burleson. Third spot goes to the 1 of Roebuck. Fourth spot goes to the 25 of Oliver. Fifth spot goes to the 9 of Luna, followed by the 11 of Matt Jones and the 34 of Brad Gray. 17 to 20-year-old cruiser, third round total points main event. Jeff Aloni, Couch and Bogler. Jason Jeffaloni for Caston. He said 14-year-old expert main event. Looks like the one getting out in a hurry. Anthony Reyes. Anthony Reyes got Lopez on the outside. Ooh, Ryder taking over the second slot. These guys bring it back this way. It's Reyes. Reyes and Lopez. Reyes, Lopez, Fuentes, I believe, right there in the third spot. Over the quads they come. Reyes, Lopez, the 9 of Fuentes. In and out of the final turn, bringing it back this way. Power coming to the line. It'll go 1R975. 15-year-old expert main event. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. Palmer, Vergara, Weiss, Glennon, Ortwine, Lee, Holder, and Hayek. Hayek gets the snap, and he's got him coming after him in turn number 1. Hayek. Lee's got to bail. Hayek in control of this one. Palmer right there in the second slot. Vergara in the 4th place position. Mikey Hayek in control, got the 23 of Matt Ortwine in the second slot. In and out of the final turn, the Mouse picking him up, laying him down. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 3.
He didn't do it that time.
Gate hits the deck, hits the pop, looks like the K-Rider, KB, Kendall Burleson. Doing it for number 1. It's Burleson leading the pack right now, and he's got company coming. Well, one rider's got to lay it down. Burleson can't find the pedals. It's Burleson. Roebuck recovers, takes over the 5th spot, but Burleson leading the pack. Liberator in the second slot. It's Burleson, Liberator, Donnell. Burleson, Liberator, Donnell, and Cornwell. Into the final turn they come. Coming to the line, it'll go K, 3, 2, the 2 of Cornwell, followed by the 2 of Luna, the 1 of Roebuck,
I think Zach's mad at him.
and the 1 of Oliver.
Watch this one. Melinda's going to be flying.
Kendall Burleson gets the win. Second spot goes to the 3 of Liberator. Third spot goes to the 2 of Donnell. Fourth spot goes to the 2 of
Lane 8's like, should
Cornwell.
be right here.
17X.
Go, David, go!
Looks like the 3 getting out in a big time hurry. SNS rider, Big Dave Melinda, just got swooped by the Caston rider, bounces off of Big Dave. It's Melinda, Jeff Aloni. Melinda, Jeff Aloni. Melinda and Jeff Aloni battling it out. Gross trying to get in there, but it's Melinda, Jeff Aloni, the 2 of Bissell, the Aussie rider right there in the next slot, bringing it back this way as they come to the line. It'll go 33, 2, D, 73.
What was Melinda thinking? He didn't pedal through that
32.
too hard.
And the
he had
35.
that back straight to himself and just quit.
First Nelson.
Nope,
18-year-old expert main event. Scott. 18-year-old expert main event coming at you. Got Roberts, Neubauer, Ramos, Nelson, Nowlin, Glennon, and Nowlin. Big number 3 out there doing it out front. Danny Nelson. Nelson sneaking a peek. Got the 29 of Pat Nowlin. And he got swooped on the inside as our 18X main brings it back this way. It'll go 3, 2, 29, 15, 11, and the 4. Top 4 in our 18Xs go like this.
Yeah, that's right. He races Cruiser against Zach.
Nelson gets the win. Second spot goes to
Hey, Zach. Watch Bubba.
Gate, hits the deck. McIntosh gets the pop. Coming into turn number 1. Whoa, got a new leader. Can he control it? McIntosh trying to slide around underneath as these guys come out of turn number 2. Coming out of the backside, 19 and over experts coming at you. Heading over the quads. 373 doing it out front. Chance Gibson. Gibson in control of this one. Coming to the line, it'll go 373, 7, 4, 4, 7 of Rorty, followed by the 9 and the D. Gate hits the deck. Looks like he'll get some pop. Gentry right there in the middle. Can he hang? Finney walking the line, trying to stay in tight. Now Smart. Oh, where did the commander come from? Gentry powers back. It's Smart. Smart leading the pack. Gentry in hot pursuit in the second slot. Smart and Gentry. Smart, Gentry. Gentry showing the power. Taking it over. One footing it. Smart grabs it back. In and out of the final turn, bringing it back this way. Looks like it'll finish like this. The 6, 7, 74, 4, the 4 of Jack. We're going to total up the points there. Ariella.
Really?
Gate hits the deck. Double A Pro racing at its finest. Looks like Tanette getting out in a hurry. Tanette, he's got King right there in the second slot. It's Tanette, King, and Townsend. Tanette, King, Townsend, and looks like Ellis right there in the fourth spot. Tanette, King, Townsend, Ellis, Slavic, Griggs, Way, and Corbett coming over the quads. Mr. T, Terry Tanette, leading the pack right now. In and out of the final turn they come. They'll finish like this. 9, 7, 3, 2, 17, 5, 1, and the 12 rider. And that concludes our program for today. We'll total up those AA Pro finishes and give them to you. Team sheets. Compile those team sheets. Leave the banners, guys. If you'll leave the banners so we can have them tomorrow, we'll total line gets the transfer slot. Moto 33 on the far side now. Factory GT rider. Got to be in he Lee. Had an awesome day yesterday on the cruiser. Lee moving through the pack. 16 rider Tim Weiss coming quick. Lee and Weiss. Lee and Weiss in the final turn. Lee, Weiss up underneath right there. One rider to transfer. Going to be the one for Factory GT. In he Lee gets the transfer slot. Moto 34 on the far side. Zach Attack working hard for you today. Roebuck. The 5 rider up underneath right there. Doing it for number 1. Kendall Burleson. Roebuck, Burleson coming back at you. Sprint to the stripe. Burleson rolling off the high side of the berm. Going to be the 1 of Roebuck. Gets the 16-year-old intermediate. Martin, Rose, Mays, certainly. Kenway, Wren, Seymour, and McDonald. Lead rider this time to K. 417 up underneath right there. Taking 2. K rider out front. I don't have K. They're bringing back this way. Coming across the stripe, going to be the K and the 417. McConnell gets a slot, and the K rider of Kenneth Rose gets the transfer slot. Rose is the K. But a 103 out of the final turn, bring it back this way. Transfer slots going to the 3 of Liberator. 3 of Liberator gets the slot. But a 104 on the track coming at you now. Quarles, Nooner, Luna, Terry, and Donald. On the far side now. Got Donnell. Donnell moving through the quads. Country boy Chris Luna coming up quick. The 10 rider of Quarles in the 3rd slot. 1 rider to transfer this time is a 2 for Factory Redline. Jason Donnell gets the slot out of Santa Ana, California. 105 on the track. Gray, Burleson, Barrow, Cadence, and Roebuck. Number 1 rider out front going to be Kendall Burleson. Got Roebuck in the 2nd slot. We got a little rivalry going on here. The competition is stiff between Burleson and Roebuck in the final turn. Who's going to make it happen this time is the 1's going to come on in. Kendall Burleson gets the transfer slot. But a 106 on the track now. Oliver, Mays, Cornwell, Jones, and Udaly. Got to be the hammer. Chris Udaly out front. Udaly, the number 1 up underneath right there, Jeremiah Oliver. 1 rider to transfer here in this 16 expert.
Coming across the stripe is going to be the 5 of U Daly. And we got bikes tangling up out there in moto number 107. Lead rider this time knows the 30. You got the 2 knocking on that door, Jeff Maloney. Bissell in the second slot. Jeff Maloney and Bissell, one rider to transfer. Jeff Maloney brings it on in, doing it for the Caston team, the 30, and Jeff Maloney out of La Puente, California. Jeff Maloney gets the transfer slot. Moto 108 just coming out of the gate. Got Dickerson, Silva, Couch, Johnson, and Melinda. The monkey doing it out front. Melinda up underneath right there. Silva, Couch, Melinda, 9 rider in the second slot. Scott Johnson putting the heat on him now. Got a little bump and run out there. Melinda pulling away from the pack. Second place rider going to the 73, Jason Silva, did for TC Racing out of Phoenix, Arizona. One slot open as the monkey brings it on in. David Melinda gets the transfer slot. The 3 of Melinda. But a 109 on the track. Riders going down. I'm telling you, they're coming out of that turn number 1 about Mach 3 with their hair on fire. Rider out front, GT. Got to be Danny Nelson, National 8th Group. Number 4. He's toting a 3 on his number plate, though, as they bring it back this way. One rider to transfer is going to be the 3 of Nelson.
Moto 33 on the track, coming out of the far side. Espinoza, Forrest, Crawford, White, and Madsen. One slot here got to number 2, Nicky Espinoza for Fast Eddie's. Tim Weiss coming quick in the second slot. Espinoza and Weiss dodging a bullet. Looks like it'll be the 2 rider of Nicky Espinoza, your qualifier in Moto 33. 34 on the track right now. 16-year-old cruisers, Burleson, Skinner, Jones, and Johnson. Burleson doing it out front. Boomerang coming after him. That's T.J. Johnson in the second slot. Skinner in the third, followed by Jones. In and out of the final turn. Little bump and run. Kendall saying, who is that? It's Burleson, your qualifier. Johnson trying to stay alive. 35 is the moto on the track right now. Luna, Gray, Liberator. 34 in control is Brad Gray. Liberator coming quick in hot pursuit. Luna right there in the third slot. In and out of the final turn, taking everybody high, coming in the line, the 34. Brad Gray gets the transfer to the main event. Nice brake check. 17 to 20-year-old cruiser. Bissell, Couch, Silva, Vogler. Got the 2 out there. William Bissell, rider of Mays. 14 of Martin, the E of Chad Mays. "16-year-old experts, Johnson, Skinner, Penley, and Johnson. TJ Boomerang Johnson leading the pack right now. Johnson's got to bail. He lays it down. Third place rider takes over the lead. They've got now the 5th place rider. Skinner jumps in front. Skinner, followed by Penley. It's Skinner and Penley. Skinner, Penley. In and out of the final turn. One rider to go to a semi-main. Brad Skinner for Racer's Edge hangs on and is your qualifier. Good race, guys. 104 the moto on the track right now. Quarrel, Dooner, Luna, and Terry. 10 of Quarrel doing it out front. Chris Luna right there in the second slot. 16 experts. Got Quarrels, Luna trying to slingshot. Quarrel showing the power. 10 rider. Quarrels hangs on to it. Your qualifier is a good race, you guys. But a 105 on the track right now. Gray, Barrow, Cadiz, and Roebuck. And it's Gray and Roebuck. Gray and Roebuck over the dubs into the final turn. Brad Gray leading the pack. Coming to the line. National Age Group number 10, Brad Gray for Primetime Terrier. Your qualifier. Last rack of 16 experts. Oliver, Mays, Cornwell, and Jones. Mays doing it out front right now. He's got company coming. Cornwell's got the detour. Scott Mays out of Round Rock, Texas, in control of this one, is your qualifier. Leader right now. Dak's sitting in the right place at the right time. It looks like he'll be your qualifier, your transfer to the semi-main. 16 experts up there now. We're back on track now. Moto 103. 103 is where we're at.
Okay, riders, set them up. Riders ready.
We got Johnson, Penley, and Johnson. Boomerang getting out in a big-time hurry. T.J. Johnson takes him into turn number 1, taking one rider to a semi-main. Johnson's got the 83 of Dante Johnson, buzzing the back door, trying to close the gap. Darrell Penley trying to find a way in as Johnson leads him over the big table and heads him into the quad. T.J. Boomerang Johnson leading the pack right now. Bringing it back this way, looks like the T-rider of T.J. Johnson, your qualifier.
Okay, riders, set them up. Riders ready.
Number 31, Steve Nooner in Moto 104, called for a gate jump over the top. Your leader, Chris Luna, in the driver's seat in this one, and he gets the transfer slot to the semi. 105 is the moto on the track right now. Farrell, Cadiz, Roebuck, Zach Attack Roebuck, national number 1 amateur. This guy did it all last year. Zach Attack. Garland, Texas, doing it for MH Factory. Numero uno. Roebuck, your qualifier. Last rack of 16-year-old experts, Oliver, Cornwell, and Jones. Oliver doing it out front right now. Jeremiah Oliver, Glendale, Arizona rider. He's got big boy Danny Cornwell coming after him. Oliver, Cornwell, looks like it'll go the 1, ROC1, Jeremiah Oliver to a semi-main.
Payne and Jones. Gate pop, semi-time. Got to be the 7 of Lopez. Reyes on the outside, coming quick in that third slot as we catch the numbers on the far side now. Whoa, Lopez getting a little weird. Lives to tell it. The 20 comes on by. Now the 1. Got to be Thomas Payne sitting on the bubble now. Lopez. Reyes getting caught in traffic right there. Bikes clanging together. 4 slots open, and that 4th slot still up for grabs here. The 7 of Lopez, the E rider of Eric Lopez. Into the final third, they're bringing it back this way. Going to finish up just like this. The 7, followed by the E, 3, and the 1. Transfer slots going to Reyes. The E rider of Eric Lopez, the 7 of Tony Lopez. And the 3 of Gorman. Semi number 12 up there. Johnson, Fuentes, Mickey, Smart, Reynolds, and Strickland. Top 4. J-Pop's getting out in a hurry now. Looks like the 5 at the bottom of the hill. Fuentes grabs it back. Fuentes hot this weekend. About as hot as that uniform probably feels on him in and out of turn number 1. Fuentes, the 5 coming quick. Reynolds on fire out of Fort Worth, Texas in the 3rd slot. Top 4 positions going here, Fuentes. Second place rider is the 5 of Johnson. The T of Reynolds in that 3rd slot now. 4th place is up for grabs. Fuentes, the 5 of Johnson. T of Reynolds, 64 now. John Smart sitting in that 4th slot. 4 places going in, transferred to the main event. They come across the line. Going to be the 9, 5, T, and the 64 on the outside. Slots going to Smart. The T of Reynolds, 3rd semi. Got Vergara, Hayek, Palmer, Holder, Ortwine, and Castron into turn number 1. Numbers coming back at us. Got to be Vergara on the far side. Number 1 in the second slot coming quick. Hayek on fire now. Vergara, Hayek. Second place position going to the 45. Got to be the 34 of Castron. No, the 23 now of Matthew Ortwine. Fourth place slot going to the H of Gary Holder out of the final turn as they come back this way. Top 4 transferring. Going to be the 3, 23. The 1 and the H. Facing up Palmer and the 34 Castron. 16 is the semi. Lee, Abel, Glennon, Colliard, Austin, and the Prater in Lee on the outside now. Lee, the 3 rider coming up underneath, followed by the 8. Riders going down now. 5 of them out there. Top 4 transferring. Who's it going to take? You got Lee. Second slot is the G rider. Got to be Kevin Glennon. The 9 coming up on around there of Pollard, followed by the 8 of Chuck Abel. Prater knocking on the door to main event as they come across the stripe. Going to be the 3 G rider, 8 and the 9. Facing the Rusty Austin and CJ Prater. 16 expert semi. Libertor, Burleson, Skinner, Gray, Johnson, and a Roebuck. Attack out front right now. Going to be a tough semi here. Got a lot of the top dogs in this one. Johnson drafting in the 4th spot. It's Roebuck, Libertor, Burleson, Johnson. Coming quick now to turn number 3. Roebuck, Libertor, Roebuck flipping the pedal. Libertor coming on by. Libertor, Roebuck, Burleson, Johnson in the 4 slot now sitting on the bubble. Top 4 transferring here to the 16 expert main event. Heading to the final turn. Numbers coming back this way, and they're getting all together again. Going to come across the line, going to be the 3, followed by the 1, 3 of Johnson, and the K rider, the K of Burleson. Transferring slots going to the 3 of Libertor, the K of Burleson, the T of the 1 of Roebuck, and the 3T of Johnson. Thank you. Trophy crew needs you at the finish line. Trophy crew to the finish line. Semi number 18 getting out in a hurry. Yes, we are. The 2 out front got to be Jason Donnell. National number 2. Riders going down. Got 3 of them still mobile. 1 slot still open. Donnell. Second place rider going to the 1 of Oliver. Third place the Country Boys. The 2 of Chris Luna. 1 slot still open as the 5 comes on around. Got to be you Daly. Coming across the stripe, going to be the 2 of Donnell. The 1J followed by the 2 and the 5 of Hugh Daly. Transfer slots going to the 2 of Luna, the 1 of Oliver, the 5 of Hugh Daly, and the 2 of Donnell. Semi number 19, A Pro Semi. Going to separate them here. J. Pop Lausman gets the snap coming out, strong on the outside now. DePippo drafting right there in the 3rd slot. Top 4 transferred here to the main event for the big money. 009 of Jensen. 7 coming up underneath right there. Got to be Lausman. It's Jensen, Lausman. Sappin in the 3rd slot, 4th place going to the Pippo. Sadowski and Smart knocking on the door. Working hard in that 5th and 6th slot is Smart and Sadowski. Whoa, the Pippo and Sadowski both bailing off. Looks like what you see is what you get. Transfer slots going to the 009 of Jensen. The 8 of Sappin, the 7 of Lausman, and the 74 of Smart. We hope that Michael DePippo and Kurt Sadowski are going to be all right. Nasty fall out there. Semi number 20. Got the 111 of Gate Pop Pro racing action here. 6 of them out there. Top 4 transferring. Gentry jumping up. This guy is hot today. Benny on his back tire right there. Coming up underneath is going to be the 6 and the 125. Newberry and Nelms sitting in the 4th slot. Top 4 transferred here. Sheehan trying to get in there, kick the door down. along with the 44 of Degalado. In 6th place, it's Gentry out front, the 4 of Benny, the 6 of Newberry. Sheehan moving through the pack now. Top 4 transferring here. Who's it going to be? The G, followed by the 4, 6, and the 125 of Nelms. Transferring slots going to the 6 of Kevin Gentry. The 125 of Clint Nelms and the 4 of J.D. Finney. A-Pro action, here we go.
Okay, riders, just set them up. On the go. Riders ready.
Gate comes with 7, coming out strong. Got to beat Lausman. Out of the middle, Jensen right there grabs it back. Into turn number 1. Guys on fire, going about Mach 3, Lausman. Finney on the outside now. It's Jensen, Finney, Lausman. 7, laying it down. Gentry gets hung up in traffic right there. Newberry in the 4th slot. Here comes the commander, Cody Smart, followed by Gentry now. Jensen, Finney, Lausman, Smart, Newberry, and Gentry as they come out of the final turn. Bring it back this way. Riders coming at you. Going to be 009, 4, 7, 74. The G right on the outside, 6, and the 8, followed by the 125 of Nell. For GT, the 2 of Gary Ellis. For Vance, the 9 of Terry Tennett. For S&S Racing, the number 1 of Anthony Way. The 3 on the Dave Pops looks like Ellis gets the snap. Rooster right there. Getting tangled up. Rooster and T both laying it down right there. Going to get Roost checked out, folks. We need professionals there only. Taking it over now. Got to be King. Second slot, Griggs moving up through there. Ellis. Got Slavic knocking on the door in the 4th slot, followed by Townsend. In through the cross, Griggs, King, Ellis, Slavic, and Townsend. Out of the final turn, bring it back this way. Going to be the 5 of Griggs, King, the 7 of King, the 2 of Ellis, the 17 of Slavic, followed by the 3. He might have hurt his shoulder pretty bad. Folks, give him a round of applause. Those guys are going Mach 3 down this first straightaway. We hope to see Brian back. Motor number 1 into chute 6 and under open main event. 5, the 11 of Von
Get him there!
Trumpa.
Get him there!
Top 4 going just like this. 1 of Hurst gets the first, the 2 of Canberra with the 2. Third place going to the 5 of West. 4th slot going to the 11 of Von Trotha.
Come on, Brian.
13-14 open on the far side now. Lopez, Smart, Payne, Funkmaster, Fuentes, Acacia, and Johnson. The 1 Smart with the 3, the 5 of Johnson with that second slot. First place going to the 1 of Acacia. Roebuck out front right now. Out of the final turn, bring it back this way, finishing up just like this. Going to be the 1, followed by the 2 of Donnell. 8 rider. Megan Long doing it for Northwest All. Long leading them. Second place rider coming up underneath right there. Looks like a Gold Cup number 1, Elizabeth Stevens. Third place going to the 333. Got to be Alicia. Got to be bronze that front. Jorley in that second slot. Jake Pop's getting out there. Got to be the 8 at the bottom of the hill. Now it's the 7 Lousman. Gentry on the outside. Finney coming quick now. Oh, Lousman coming down. Jensen comes on by. Gentry on the outside. Finney coming quick. Newberry drafting in that 4th slot now. Riders coming at you as we got Lousman up out of turn number 1. Top 7. Mobile on the track now. Through the quad. Finish line, let's please clear the area. Jensen, Gentry, Finney, followed by the 8. Got to be 7. They come out of the final turn, bring it back this way. Finishing up just like this, 009, G4, the 8, 125.
Yeah, he had to get out there. That guy.
Followed by Jay Props looks like Jeanette with the step on the outside. Amtrak coming at you strong. GT on the inside, going to be Ellis. Now it's Townsend. Griggs, Townsend. Mr. T coming in and taking over. Slavic moving through the pack quick as a hiccup. Townsend, Jeanette, Griggs, Wade, and here comes Slavic in that 3rd spot now. Griggs in the 4th place. Here comes King. Wade on the outside. It's Townsend, Jeanette, Slavic, Griggs, King, Riz, Wade, and Ellis in the final turn. Bring it back this way. Finishing up just like this. Going to be the 3, 9, 17, 5, 7, 1. Wade, Reeve, Osorio, bringing it back at the stripe. Finishing up just like this. Going to be the C, 154, 139, and the 6. Top 4 go just like this. Ream gets the win. 154. Zorio with the 2. 3rd place going to the 139 of Juntinen. And the 4th slot going to the 6th of Jordan Lee.
Okay, riders, set them up. On the go. Riders ready.
10-year-old cruisers got 2 of them down. Going to get them checked out. Into turn number 1. GT rider on fire now. Got to be Chad Hernandez. Hernandez jumping out front, up underneath right there. We catch the numbers on the backside through the S turn. Hernandez pulling away from the pack. The 1 of Riley in the 2nd slot, moving quick now. Hernandez, Riley, the G rider coming up underneath right there. Got to be John Goodby, 4th place, going to the 6th. In and out of the final turn. Riders bringing it back this way as they come across the line. Going to be the 1, followed by the 1 and the G, 6, and the 4. Top 4 places go just like this.
11-year-old cruiser main event right now. We got Haskins, Houseman, and No-Show in this one. Going to set this main out. Got Jeremy Haskins. This guy picking him up and laying him down. Looks like Aguilar coming on around for the 2nd slot as these guys bring it home. It'll go Gold Cup 1, A Rider, followed by 4, 2, C, 5. Top 4 go like this. Haskins gets the win. 2nd spot goes to the A rider of Aguilar. 3rd spot goes to the 4 rider of Swoboda. And the 4th spot goes to the 2 rider up there, guys. Number 10, Shea Wild West in control of this one. In and out of the final turn, bringing it home. Got a drag race. It'll go 10, 1, 4, 7, 171. Top 4 go like this. West gets the win. 2nd spot goes to Shaw. 3rd spot goes to Antoine. 4th spot goes to the 7 of Hester. And we're on hold getting our down rider checked out.
Okay, riders, set them up. On the go. Riders ready.
13-year-old cruiser main event. Udan, Bullock, Taylor, Covington, Hill, Salisbury, Whiteside, and James. In and out of turn number 1, the big number 6 doing it out there. Oh, got Cromartie clanking in turn 2. Believe that's an R&C rider doing it out front, Ryan James. Got the number 7 in the second slot, Brian Udan. In and out of the final turn they come. 13-year-old cruiser main event. Looks like it'll go 6, 7, 6, T, 19, 10, 34. James gets the win. Second spot goes to the 7 of Udan. Third spot goes to the other. He's got the 10 rider, Brett Bam Bam Mickey in the second slot. They've got company coming. Trey Reynolds in the third spot. Here comes Gorman. Into the final turn, it'll go 1, 10, R, 4, 2, 8, 1, and the 3. Top 4 go like this. Lopez gets the win. Second spot goes to Mickey. Third spot goes to the R of Reynolds, and the fourth spot goes to the 4 of Gorman. 15-year-old cruiser main event. Bagheera, Ordwine, Austin, Abel, Espinoza, Crawford, Weiss, and Lee. In-He Lee, national number 1 cruiser, did it all this last year, trying to do it again. Got the Turbo Kid, Alexis Bagheera, in the second slot. Third place rider coming up quick. It's Lee and Bagheera. Lee and Bagheera kind of separating from the pack, and Lee wants a little bit more. Over the quads, In-He Lee, Alexis Bagheera, the 2 rider, Nikki Espinoza, followed by Big Dave Crawford. In the final turn they come. It'll go the 1 of Lee, the 1 of Bagheera, the 2, the 16, the G, the 9, the 5, and the 6. Lee gets the win. Second spot goes to Bagheera. Third spot goes to the 16 of Weiss. Excuse me, third spot goes to the 2 of Espinoza. Fourth spot goes to the 16 of Weiss. 16-year-old cruiser main event. Burleson, Roebuck, Jones, Johnson, Luna, Oliver, Gray, and Libertor. Powerhouse main event here. KB doing it out front. Kendall Burleson. Nick Libertor in hot pursuit in the second slot. Boomerang, TJ Johnson in the third spot. And here comes Luna in the fourth spot. In and out of the final turn. Got a drag race coming to the line. It'll go 5, 4, T, 9, 3, 4, 2, 5. Top 4 go like this. Burleson gets the win. Second spot goes to the 4 rider of Libertor. Third spot goes to the T rider of Johnson. Fourth spot goes to the 9 rider of Luna.
Okay, riders, set them up. On the trip. Riders ready.
17 to 20-year-old cruiser main event. Bissell, Jeffaloni, Couch, and Silva. Jeffaloni getting out in a hurry. Bissell moving into the second slot. Silva right there in the third spot, and here comes Couch. 17 to 20-year-old cruiser. Main event coming at you. Still Jeffaloni, Bissell, Silva, and Couch. Over the big dubs heading into the final turn. Jason Jeffaloni leading the pack for Caston, coming to the line. 5 of Jeffaloni, 297 of Silva, the 2 of Bissell, and the 083 of Couch. 21 to 25-year-old cruisers, and we scatter 2 of them. We've got Weiss, Cable, Roper, Lean, Tyler, Cooper, Curry, and Jenkins. Lose another one. Kenny Weiss sliding out. TC rider. Looks like Sergeant Stan Roper leading the pack, and he's got company coming. I believe that's Cable right there in the second slot. It's Roper and Cable. Roper, Cable, Curry. Roper, Cable, and Curry. Into the final turn, heading this way. It'll go R, 101, 111.
Okay, riders, set them up. On the trip. Riders ready.
13 and 1. 26 to 30-year-old cruiser main event. Long, White, Soto, Jaquez, Uzel, Bailey, Wenzel, and Jefferson. Stacked them up in turn 2. Going to get those guys checked out. Heading over the quads, our 14 intermediate mains got the 829. Back this way, it'll go. 3, 829. We need to talk about that, my friend. Mr. Watts, you are now an expert. Curtis Thomas gets the win, and so does Michael Watts. We'll trump that double 6. 14-year-old experts coming at you. Got the 7 of Lopez leading the pack right now. Into the final turn they come, bringing it back this way. Got a drag race coming to the line. Looks like it'll go. 5, 7, 9, 6, 4, 3, T. Reyes.
Who was that nice man, Eddie?
Top 4 finishers go like this. First place goes to the 5. First place goes to the 5 of Johnson. Second place goes to the 7 of Lopez. Second spot goes to the 88 of Matson. Third spot goes to the 88 of Cottle. Fourth spot goes to the 62 of Zach Lawrence. 15-year-old expert. Main event coming at you right now. Bagheera, Hayek, Holder, Ortwine, Lee, Abel, Glennon, and Pollard. Mikey Hayek doing it out front right now. The Turbo Kid, Alexis Bagheera, and he spins out. In Healy takes over the second slot, but Mikey the Mouse Hayek giving them all they want and a whole bunch they don't. Over the big dubs they come into the final turn. Hayek kicking some. It'll go 1, 3, 23, A, G. Top 4 go like this. Hayek gets the win. Second spot goes to the 3 of Lee. Third spot goes to the 23 of Ortwine. And the fourth spot goes to the A rider. Our team managers get those team sheets in. If you've got 2 of them, just a reminder, go ahead and turn both of them in. Hey, on behalf of Mike Schwartz, our summer tour director this year, he wants to thank everybody who helped out on this momentous occasion. Seeing if I was awake.
Okay, riders, just set them up. On the go. Riders ready. What's it up?
Now we go. 16 expert main event, Libertor, Burleson, Johnson, Roebuck, Donnell, and Johnson. We lost Luna. Going to get him checked out. Coming into turn number 1. We'll lose another rider. Jason Donnell doing it out front. Roebuck slides to 2. Burleson having some bad luck. Libertor also. That leaves Donnell, the lone wolf. Roebuck trying to reel him in, and they got company coming in Oliver. Donnell, Roebuck, Oliver, and Johnson. Donnell, Roebuck, Oliver, Johnson coming to the line. It'll finish like this. The 2, 1, J, and the T rider. Donnell, Roebuck. J rider of Oliver and the T rider of Johnson. Your top 4 in that one.
Okay, riders, set them up. On the go. Riders ready. What's it up?
17 experts, Bissell, Jeffaloni, Gross, Thomas, Dickerson, Couch, Johnson, and Melinda. Big Dave, Melinda. Jeffaloni slides to 2. It's Melinda, Jeffaloni. Melinda, Jeffaloni. Now Jeffaloni goes down and the 5th place rider takes it over. Somebody is happy now. Over the quads. 92 doing a 32. That's Sean Thomas. Thomas has got Bissell in hot pursuit. Bissell jumps to the inside. Little zig, little zag coming to the line. It'll go 2:32, 9:35. That was an outstanding race. Bissell gets the win. Second spot goes to the 32 of Thomas. Third spot goes to the 9 of Johnson. Fourth spot goes to the 35 of Dickerson. 18-year-old expert Gates slams down Nowlin, Ramos, Nelson, Nowlin, Neubauer, Roberts, Glennon, and Castano, and it's Big D, Danny Nelson, doing it out front right now. Nelson doing it for Factory GT, putting it together here in the main. Little double pump over the big table and heads for the quad. Nelson, followed by the 7 rider, Roberts, Nelson, Roberts, and Nowlin. Nelson, Roberts, Nowlin. Out of the final turn, heading for home, it'll go the 3 of Nelson. 7, 2, 4, 11, 52, and the 15. Top 4 go like this. McIntosh, Kelly, Markham, Whitfield, Gibson, Rorty, Freeman, and Ham. 2 riders have to bail there. Doesn't leave much left in here. These guys come out of turn number 2 on the far side. Ham and Freeman having some bad luck early. Into the final turn they come. Looks like it'll go 373, 7H in the 4. Top 4 go like this. Chance. Gibson gets the win. Second spot goes to Freeman. Gates slams down. Third round. Heartbreak Ridge right here. Guys, look at these guys go after it. Finney on the inside, Gentry in the middle. It's Finney, Gentry, and Jensen. Finney, Gentry, Jensen. Now Smart up underneath. Here comes Lausman, and he's got the slide. Looks like Gentry and Finney. Gentry, Finney. Jensen getting back in and takes back over the 3rd spot. These riders coming to turn number 4 over the quads and head for the final turn. Kevin Gentry in control of this one. J.D. Finney in the 2nd slot. It'll go G4 009 125, the 8, the 6, the 74, and the 7.
Oh, he's gonna get some NBLs.
James slams down, good start. Ellis gets the pop. Townsend on the outside. Griggs in the middle. The Cowboy having to walk the line. Looks like Ellis, Griggs, Townsend. Ellis, Griggs, Townsend. King 1-footing it. These riders coming to turn number 3. Gary Ellis for Factory GT. Mr. Bill for Haro Fusion in the 2nd slot. The Rooster for Wildcat in the 3rd spot. Here comes Way in the 4th slot, and Rooster 360's out. Slavic's got no place to go. In and out of the final turn they come. The Lumberjack, Gary Ellis. The 5, the 1, the 9 of Tenet. The 3 of Townsend. No banners, guys, no banners. No banners. Banners have got to stay. They're going to do some promo stuff here at the track with them. Thanks very much.